Look, most of the fan base want Bijan. Another big segment, they want Gibbs. But it's another back the Cowboys have met with that we might need to consider. And his name is Tank. Good people, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back, like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? The draft is approaching. It's approaching. Seriously. Every day I'm going back and forth about different prospects, where we're going to take who. You know, the same thing we all doing. I'm still mad at PFF for making us pay for full 7-round mocks. I don't appreciate it. That 3-round mock is trash. And Pro Football Network Simulator's trash. So I'm probably gonna come out that money and pay PFF that little $8 so I can do my full draft. And y'all know y'all feel my pain, don't lie. But Cowboys is getting a running back this draft. Y'all already know how I felt to part ways with Ezekiel Elliott, Cowboys legend. Yeah, I said it. Unfortunately, we couldn't win anything substantial here while he was here. But you know what I'm saying? We do miss you, Zeke. We appreciate you. Let's get that out the way. But it's time for a new. Now, let's not forget, I think the Cowboys nation and everybody's forgetting just how good our running back room still is. Before the draft, Tony Pollard is still one of the top running backs in this league. If you don't like the Cowboys, you got to at least call them top 10. If you're a Cowboys fan, you probably put Tony Pollard top 5. Seriously. After Jacobs and everything like that, and other backs, it's hard to Chubb and stuff like that. It's hard to just ignore Tony Pollard's production when he gets the ball. He's explosive. His yards per carry is always tops in the league. He hasn't shown anything but versatility. Tony Pollard's that dude. But who's going to compliment Tony Pollard? He's coming back. He's on the franchise tag. Although he broke his ankle in a situation like that, it was a broken bone, he'll be fine. No torn ligaments. He'll be fine. So who's going to compliment him? Because at the end of the day, we all want Bijan. Bijan's a beast. Let's not trip. But that's lightning and lightning. And ain't nothing wrong with lightning and lightning. I would take it. Then you got Gibbs, who might be more versatile than Bijan. Bijan can catch too. Gibbs is lightning with a little plus next to it. I'm a big Gibbs fan. Y'all have heard me say that before. Go get Gibbs. Because he's more like, he has a little bit of, like he's a pass catcher like Tony Pollard, but I feel like Gibbs can run routes like a receiver. I feel like he's that versatile. He was like Alabama's whole offense this year. I can't remember no other offensive players. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm sure there was other guys that were good, but it was the Gibbs show, Jahmyr Gibbs. But there's another running back that gets wild busy. Tank Bigsby from Auburn. 213, 6 foot, a brick house. Pause. I'm talking about solid. I'm talking about the return of physicality that we might think we lost when Zeke left. Tank Bigsby is the reincarnation of Ezekiel Elliott. They both run around the same 40. He ran like a 4.5 at the combine. Now, he did rerun his 40. It's an unofficial time at his pro day, at Auburn's pro day. It was a 4.56 or something like that. No, 4.46 at his pro day to make up for the 4.56 at the combine, which is supposed to be official. But I guess he just wanted to train and show that, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to it, he can still get up. Don't think he's just a slow lumbering fullback type back. But I was really looking into it. And this dude is physical. He faced mad stacked boxes because he was Auburn's offense. It's a little bit different than what Alabama did with Gibbs, because although I can't really name their receivers, Alabama's still loaded every year. Top in recruiting. Auburn's not top in recruiting. They're a good school. But let's not trip. Everyone knew it was going to be the ball going to Tank. What's going to happen? Now listen. Tank is not he's not necessarily, he's like not that shifty, home run hitting, like as far as just like I'm out there to just be shifty and break for 90 yards every play. He reminds me of Zeke because he's physical, punishing, solid built. You know what I'm saying? His average per carry, though, I think it was 6 yards a carry his first year, 4.9 his second year, 5 point something his third year. Like, he didn't hit 1,000 yards last year, but he also only got 179 carries. At 5 point something a clip, if you just give him the ball an extra 50 times, he clears 1,000 easily. Easily. Like, Tank Bigsby is the reincarnation of Ezekiel Elliott. The perfect complement to Tony Pollard. He's just younger. Them legs got a little bit more spring to them. Now, let me not just act like you could just plug someone in and they'll be exactly Zeke. But if we were saying what back in this draft reminds you of Zeke, I'm going to say Tank. That's me. So maybe me looking at Tank, just it reminds me of Zeke so much, I'm like, we can get right back to where we was at. Because, yeah, the 1-2 punch of Zeke when he was on before the slight injuries the last 2 years, and when Pollard's clicking, it's hard to stop. The punishment of Zeke, and then the lightning of Pollard, it's just thunder and lightning seriously. It's not even like close. It's crazy. So I'm looking at Tank like, if we don't get Bijan and somehow, Gibbs is gone and we start doing other things, it's 2 other backs we've met with. Now, I'll probably talk about A-Chain soon because he's like lightning in a bottle, like track speed, So he would bring a different element we haven't had. But I think Tank is just familiarity. Like, I know what that looks like. I know how that feels. Give me that solid back, that punishing back, that person that takes 15, 17 carries, punishes the defense, softens them up. Tony comes in, does his thing. Yeah, y'all saw that. Y'all saw that little. You know what I'm saying? Does his thing. And it's hard to stop. Coupled with the added receiving help and stuff like that, it could be crazy. Every year there's top backs and then there's backs that people kind of overlook and don't see coming. Tank Bigsby is one of those backs to me. And if you look at his carries, this is the thing I like. He's not overly used. It's not 300 carries here, nothing like that. 179 carries? I think the year before that he had like 200. The year before that it was around 202. Like, he's not overly used. He got a lot in the tank. A lot in the tank. I like it. I want to know what y'all think in the comments. I think Tank Bigsby would be the reincarnation of Zeke. Y'all can call me crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all know it's not like I'm saying Bigsby over Bijan. No, I'm not. Or Bigsby over Gibbs. No, I'm not. But when you get to the third back, it's Keandre Miller, it's A-Chain, it's Charbonnet, it's Bigsby. It's probably a back or two that I didn't mention. And it's just kind of like pick your poison. Whose attributes do you like best? And if I'm going to say what attributes I know work, I've seen Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott working together. So why not get the younger version of what Zeke brought to the offense? You have to go a long way to beat Zeke. But physicality, a workhorse type back to go with our lightning and Tony Pollard, keep him fresh too, I think it's Tank Bigsby. I just want to know what y'all think. Y'all let me know in the comments if I'm crazy. What round would you take him? Obviously, it wouldn't be round 1 or 2. I'm not going crazy. In this situation, we would have took 2 other type of players in the first 2 rounds. Bigsby would have to be there 3rd, 4th, 5th. Just let me know when you would take him. I think if he's your guy, if you circle him, I say you take him in the 3rd. That might be too high. You know what I'm saying? But I think Bigsby is a player that's not going to be there in the 4th. Not our late 4th pick. Because we picked late enough for it to be feeling like it's close to a 5th. So you got to take him late 3rd. And I feel like he'll pay dividends. I just want to know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? A physical back that reminds me of Zeke. You know what I'm saying? And y'all let me know if I'm crazy because I'm sure some of y'all will. But look, it's draft season, man. Every day when I get a chance, we're going to be talking about different prospects. I just wanted to give y'all one I was thinking about. I'll holla.